Let's talk about Bone because that is the topic of discussion right now, not only within the SHIB ecosystem, but in the entire cryptocurrency market right now. Yeah, that's right. No crypto is up like Bone right now. Excuse me. In this top 100, Bone is by far the biggest gainer right now, up nearly 16%. We're going to talk about why that is and also some on-chain metrics that point to some really bullish signs for Bone here in the weeks and months and, of course, years to come here. As Shibarium goes live, Bone starts to pump from $1.19 all the way up to $1.40 here already in the last 24 hours and really just the last 12 hours or so. And this happened basically... Yeah, here's 5:40 a.m. this morning, so I'm recording this about 10 o'clock. So really the last 4.5 hours is when we had the most movement here to the price of Bone. So we're going to dive into all of that, and it starts right here. The Bone token booming 1,000% on chain. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean it went up 1,000%, right? But what does this mean? We're going to get there, and this is all, I think, based on the new Shibarium update. There's still some FOMO out there. There's still people trying to get into Bone. You know, who knows? Maybe waiting for paychecks to clear to say, okay, I want a piece of this, right? Or who knows? Maybe they took some profits elsewhere. A lot of people look at Bone as a really good investment. You know, I was talking about this months ago leading up to Shibarium when we were sitting at 68 cents, 70 cents. Of course, you can never have any guarantee in crypto. And it's not financial advice, but I just told you point blank what I was doing. I was accumulating Bone at 68 cents, 70 cents. Now we're well over $1, $1.40. So basically we've doubled up in the last couple months. And it's no surprise because the pent-up demand has been continuing on and on as we've gotten closer and closer to Shibarium. Now, here's what happened. The on-chain metrics of Bone have surged an astounding 1,000% in the past 24 hours, the on-chain metrics. This is per data unveiled by Into the Block. We're going to talk about what this actually is. So the volume of substantial transactions, and how do they classify those, you might ask? Well, those are transactions that are $100,000 or more. So the volume of these type of transactions, we'll call them whale transactions, right? Because that's a lot of money to be dumping in. Transactions that are $100,000 or more has capitulated from 102,610 to an astonishing 1.12 million. Meaning, this surge in transaction volume under this metric translates to a staggering turnover of 905,960 Bone tokens, meaning turnover is that now these Bone tokens held by Bone holders are now in profit based on these substantial transactions. So further adding to this intrigue, a parallel surge in activity has been observed in wallets held by major Shiba Inu whales, who we talked about in our previous video right here on the channel. If you haven't checked that one out, make sure you guys do. That was a good one too. Talking about what the whales are doing recently. Data indicates a substantial influx of tokens into addresses owning at least 0.1% of the Bone supply, and this is driving token inflows to an impressive 2.27 million tokens. Now, an equivalent outflow amounting to 2.42 million Bone has been recorded from these wallets as well. This resulted in a net negative flow of 146,000 tokens over the past week. Although initially appearing as a potential concern, the context provides a positive twist. Get this. Most of these addresses are associated with the hot wallets of exchanges. The outflow of tokens from these exchanges is generally seen as a positive and favorable trend because when money flows away from exchanges and back into DeFi, people are looking to hold on to that crypto asset for the longer time period. If a token is in a centralized exchange, the opposite is true. Usually that indicates that people are looking to sell either now or very soon. Because why? Well, you have to have your crypto on a centralized exchange in order to realize gains, in order to turn it into fiat currency, in order to get it into your bank account. So if money's sitting on the centralized exchange, it's one step closer from being turned into fiat and being sold. If money, if a crypto is moving away from a centralized exchange and back onto a decentralized wallet, it is moving further away from being sold, moving further away from being turned back over to fiat. So that's why we have to really look under the hood at these metrics and see what's going on. So basically what that tells us is, now that Shibarium is live, more people look at Bone as a long-term investment. They probably wanted to see, hey, are they actually going to deliver on this? If they are, I'll move my Bone off of centralized exchanges. No problem. If they do not deliver, I'm going to keep it in this centralized exchange just in case something goes really sour here, just in case something goes really bad. I've got it right here, and I can, with a click of a button, sell it on this centralized exchange. See? This is how you get inside of the minds of investors. This is called fundamental analysis. This is not technical analysis. We're not looking at charts, but we're understanding the psychology of money here and the psychology of investors. And it's important that we look at all of this, right? Now, from a TA standpoint, let's take a look at that as well, because we want to use all of these different tools at our disposal. By the way, here's the new website. Shibarium is live. Looks pretty fresh, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and take a look at Bone on TradingView. All right, we'll pull up TradingView here, and we'll take a look here at Bone. If I can pull up TradingView, there we go. That's the right way to do it. All right, so bear with me here. We'll pull up Bone. We'll go over to, we'll launch it on SHIBA Swap. Why not? And here you can see, this is the hour by hour here on Bone, and we are up over $1.40 right now. We're up 60% year to date here in 2023, and the technicals are showing a nice buy signal right now. We've slowly started to close this gap. So if you guys remember, the last time we were way up here at $1.76 was about 8 days ago, and then we started to sell off, and now people are buying up that dip. By the way, if you're wondering what those indicators are on there, possible retracement down. Looks like we might even be getting one of those flashing very, very soon. We might have another little retracement here. If you're wondering, that's my new XT algo. So if you're looking for trading insight, you're looking to make successful trades, make those 5, 6, 7, even 10, 15% gains, both crypto, stocks, doesn't matter. It is available right now, 30-day money-back guarantee. You could try it literally for free for a month. And I'm telling you, if you take it serious, though, you execute a couple successful trades, this thing's going to pay for itself. Make sure you guys use discount code that's linked down below in the description at checkout. 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm super pumped that I've got this thing out here now. Easy trading made simple. And I go through step by step once you purchase on how to use it. And again, I've been doing this and using XT Algo all year, and I'm finally ready now after a lot of testing to finally roll it out to all of you. So super pumped about that. That's live if you're interested in that. If you want to make some money while the market's flat, while the market's up, while it's down, become a better trader. I made that mistake back in 2022, at least half the year there, where I didn't really focus on trading. I was only a long-term investor. Now I'm focused on both. I've got my long-term holdings, but I also want to make some money in the meantime, and that's where trading comes in, both with stocks and crypto, by the way. I made a nice little swing trade on the S&P 500. Here's those step-by-step tutorials. Once you do decide to get it, I walk you through on how to use it. But Bone's looking really, really strong, guys. At $1.40, this is kind of back to where we were pre this pump right here. Here, actually, let me go back out to the day. This will make it a little bit easier. So you can see here, we've been trapped in this little zone before. And last time we were here, we did get a little bit of a retracement back down. So it'll be interesting to see if eventually we come back up and top out at these $2 marks, because we hit this twice, once back in February and then once back in August of last year. And that was with nothing really brewing other than just some hype around Bone and Shibarium. I really did think we would get up to $2. We didn't quite get there before we started to sell off. We got up to about $1.80. So we're looking to try to climb that ladder again. We have not got a momentum up indicator just yet on our algo here, on our indicator, but I am thinking it's going to be coming. And as soon as that comes, usually you could see what happens here. Momentum up, flash down here. Look at that. We got a really nice move to the upside there from about 78 cents all the way to $1.80. That last time that momentum up flashed. So we're waiting on that. And who knows, it might even come on the daily close of this candle, because that's when it does come on the daily closes. Now, if you go into the hour by hour, you might find that momentum up a little bit sooner. Yeah. So we got the momentum up here on the hour by hour at $1.17. Would have been a good move right there. As soon as that hourly candle closed at $1.17, boom, to right there where it is now, 16% move. That is literally here from late last night to right now, could have made 16% using XT Algo. So there you go. That's a perfect example on how you can use it. And again, some great on-chain metrics happening with Bone right now. I love it. You know, I did have somebody in my last video talk about Leash as well. We oftentimes forget about it. Leash is also pumping like crazy, guys. Leash is up 19% now. And I'm sure that looks super nice on the XT Algo indicator as well. You could punch in Leash over here. Let's take a look. Leash is a tough one to pull up on TradingView, but I think we should be able to. No, that's not going to be it. Leash is tough because it's just not listed on a top on all the top exchanges. All exchange. Let's go centralized. OKX. There we go. So there's a Leash chart. And if we go into the hour by hour, let's take a look. Yeah, momentum up flashed right here on the Leash chart at $400.19. Or excuse me, $419. That's when on the hour by hour it flashed. And right here, if you just got out on a spike, 18% move. That's today. That's from early this morning to right now. You could have made an 18% move there on Leash. So again, XT Algo, link down below in the description. But we're loving the price action here right now of the SHIB ecosystem tokens. Bone and Leash leading the way for us. And again, always peel back the onion a little bit and look at these on-chain metrics, right? What does this mean when people are moving their crypto away from the centralized exchange and back into DeFi? This is a bullish sign because people saw that Shibarium came out and now they're saying, hey, I believe I want to hold Bone for the long term, a little bit longer than I once did, right? They're moving it one step away from being turned into fiat. So that's what's going on right now with Bone and Leash on the heels of Shibarium producing blocks. So appreciate you guys as always. A little bit of a longer video here. And let me know if you like it, if you like these little bit longer ones. I was thinking about that, kind of making more like 13 to 15-minute videos sometimes. Let me know if you guys like that down below in the comment section. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.